even if you have $1,000, you can still turn that into 10, 20K.
Can you still have that 1,000 to change like during this time, like 2025 when the bull run's happening? Say like, yeah, from 1 to 10K.
Again, I did a 1 to 10K in literally 3 days. That's one of the things, man. Once you get fucking famous, like a lot of these influencers and the guys behind the scene, they'll use these influencers, completely tarnish her name just to make themselves rich. Nick.
Jake.
Woo-hoo.
Nice to be here with you.
How you feeling, man?
Feeling good. How do you feel?
I feel great. Cryptocurrency is pumping. I think I show you my portfolio every single day just to piss you off, to show you how much money you're missing out on.
Yeah, you do every single day.
And my question is, how does it feel when, you know, you're not in the cryptocurrency and like you guys you're hanging around with are in cryptocurrency? Do you feel like you're missing out? Do you ever feel like, hey, I might buy some? Is that how you feel?
I think when you're hanging around with like crypto guys that do it and you see like how much money that they're making and stuff. And like, for example, if you show me your portfolio, it's different from when you just like hear it online or something, when people are like, oh, I'm making this much money. But when you actually see it in person, it's a lot different. And you definitely do feel the FOMO and like, fuck, I want to be a part of that. And I want to make some money, you know?
When did you hear about crypto? Are you like OG, or is it just kind of this bull run, or did you hear about it in 2021?
Literally you, dude. Like, I mean, obviously I've heard it around like internet and stuff, but like you're like the only person I've ever known that like actually does it legit.
Okay.
It's not just a bunch of like kids in high school or like college kids that I know to just like bullshit around. Like you actually do it.
Cool. So the main question is, and I'm sure a lot of guys watching this video that aren't in the game yet, you haven't bought any crypto, is that right?
I mean, I've dabbled around, like I set up like the Coinbase wallet and stuff because obviously like when I see you doing all this stuff, I'm like, well, maybe I should start. But like, I don't really have enough like money to get started as far as I feel. So that's why I haven't really gone too far into it.
It's interesting you say that because, you know, I'm not going to mention the coin here, but remember Xcoin that I talked about the other day, put $1,000 in, it's 13K right now.
Wow.
And I gave you that coin, but I think the main problem with hearing stuff, like you've probably heard about the Dogecoin millionaire, these meme coins popping off. But I think the main problem with that for like newbies or people trying to get in the game with not much disposable income is you might hear about the great story, but how many of those 99% of coins like don't play out? And then if you had one, if I gave you this coin and it didn't play out, you might have been like, oh, well, cryptocurrency is a scam. I'm not touching that again. Fuck Jake, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I think that's the main problem with low people that haven't got in the game yet because maybe it's fearful. They might buy a meme coin. Like Ryan, for example, his brother, he bought a meme coin, he made a 2x, but he put $25 into it. Wow. That's the problem, right? Yeah. It's like, you know, some of these people don't have income. So how do you feel like Bitcoin, obviously 100K, we've been making a bunch of videos. I told you to buy some coins in Nashville. I told you, I think even when we started hanging around, like when we did this yacht kind of trip to buy, those coins have went up. Like, do you feel, like, I think that's the main problem is like, is it too late to buy? Do you feel like it's too late for this bull run? Is that maybe why you haven't pulled the trigger? Or is it just like, it's kind of risky right now, I'll wait?
See, I feel like for someone like me who doesn't know anything about crypto, like you even mentioning things like bull run, like, is it too late? And so like, I don't even know what half that stuff means, if you know what I'm saying. But the way that you talk about it, it almost does seem like it's kind of too late.
I mean, and that's the thing, that's the problem of being like a YouTube influencer making videos. It's like, hey, we want to get people excited, but guys, if we're being honest, can you make money on Bitcoin at 100K? Like bull run, bull cycle, right? Sum it up. 2013, first bull run, 2017, second bull run, 2021, the one that I got wrecked in, third bull run, and 2025, it is playing out to that right now. So we can't say that isn't a bull run. Every 4 years, there is like a bull run, then there's a bust, right? So the best time to buy was when I started buying, a lot of our guys started buying was 2022. Could have bought Bitcoin, I think sub 20K, Ethereum, super, super cheap. And then obviously your altcoins. But I think the main problem is like, hey, we wanted you to get in crypto back in Nashville. But the main problem is even if you got in there, you're probably going to put in what, a couple of grand?
Yeah, max.
Yeah, max. You might have made money in Bitcoin, Ethereum, you would have, but even still 4 or 5K, it'd be nice. But it's like, hey, right now, what's left to squeeze for the small investor? And I think I said to you, and I said to Nicholas, the other podcast we did, was it's much better for you to invest in like your business, etc., and then maybe come in the next bull run. Yeah.
And so focus on like getting up that income first and then start looking into getting into the next bull run. Cause you said the bull run's every 4 years, right?
Yeah. So this bull run, it should be 2025. And again, we can only say that because history repeats, right?
Yeah.
2013, 2017, 2021, 2025. You know, it's just 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, right? And we really can't say that that cycle is broken until it's broken. So every single, 4 years, we're in a bull run, and it's playing out perfectly right now. And I think this bull run will be one of the biggest in history, just with Trump being in election, you got BlackRock, etc., being in the game, you got Michael Saylor being in the game. And that might sound foreign to you, but all that pretty much means is big fucking players, they're not chucking in 1,000, they're not chucking in 10,000, they're chucking in millions and billions, right?
Yeah, right.
So that's where I have the question for like maybe the guys at 9 to 5, etc. There is time to make a bit of money, but I think on your big caps, your Bitcoin, your Ethereum, I'm looking at XRP right now, $2.44. I'm looking at Solana, you probably heard of Solana, $231. For these coins, you're not going to make life-changing money.
Yeah.
And a lot of people out there, and probably you want to make life-changing money, right? So that's the main problem. Then it becomes, okay, well, what do you do if you can't make money in these? Well, then you have to go under the coins that I talked about the other day with you. That super, super low market cap I got in at 500K. Transparency, I'm not going to name the coin, I don't want anybody to buy it. It's 5.21 million, right? So it's already given me a 10x 1K to about 12K, give or take net profit. I'm still holding it because I think it's going to run a lot longer, but what happened if that coin didn't play out and I told you to buy that coin? You would have probably resented me for quite a while, right? You'd be like, fuck, because that 1K would have probably meant a lot to you, right?
Yeah.
So that's the main problem right now is you have to chase the shit, but guess what? Shit is shit. So they're not going to be around for long. They're not going to be guaranteed gains. But if you want guaranteed gains, you touch Bitcoin and Ethereum. And again, the problem with Bitcoin and Ethereum is, can you become a millionaire? No. Can you become 500K? No. Can you even hit 100K with 1K? No. So that's the biggest problem right now is, hey, for the average crypto guy that has maybe 1 or 2K to start, he can't buy the meme coins. He really can't. So
not even the meme coins.
You can buy the meme coins, but again, what are meme coins, bro?
Exactly. So risky.
So even Dogecoin Shiba market cap 18 billion, Dogecoin 65 billion. Do you think Dogecoin can rip much higher? Yes, a little bit, but again, Dogecoin, it's a meme coin, man. It's a meme coin. So even a Dogecoin at 65 billion market cap, not much money left in my opinion.
Yeah. So what do you have to do? You have to look at like the meme coins that are just starting out, right?
Yeah, the meme coins, like 2 coins I'm in right now. I got in at 500K market cap, one at 1 million market cap.
Yeah.
Those will give me like Bobby's coin. We love tits. We spoke about this quite a lot, right? He put $1,000. He rid it up to like 400K. It took a big dip. And again, I can say we love tips. He doesn't mind me saying that coin. He literally turned it into 400K. He hasn't sold yet, but now he's back at 200K. So, and again, this is one of the things for him. He's already built up a good bull run bag, but can you stomach 200K being lost on a weekend? A lot of people can't, right? But he got in low enough where even if this goes to shit, like the coin is literally called We Love Tits. Yeah. It's a meme coin.
Speaks for itself.
But the fact that he's already built up a main bull run bag and he'll be absolutely fine if this does go to shit, it's a completely different mindset if somebody hasn't built up a bull run bag and they need this coin, We Love Tits, this meme coin, this tiny AI gaming project to go to the moon.
Yeah.
But if it doesn't and you choose the wrong one, cryptocurrency is a scam, right? Cryptocurrency, it's not for me. Okay, so that's the main thing is like, hey, you kind of have to buy the low market. You don't have to buy meme coins. There's some great gems out there in gaming and AI, which might be more your kind of, ticket. But again, you have to buy super low market cap for somebody like you to create good wealth in this bull run. So that's the main problem right now is, hey, what does somebody buy? And it's hard to even speak coming into, Christmas time, Q1 2025, when the bull run's getting hot. What do you recommend somebody that has a 9 to 5 job or somebody that's just on the come up with their business?
Right.
I think it's always best to invest your business first. But then 9 to 5 guys, sure, buy some coins, but it's just super, super hard to recommend any coins outside Bitcoin, Ethereum, etc. Because again, high risk, high reward.
So Jake, what would you recommend for obviously someone who's starting their business and stuff, they need to focus on their income and stuff. But what would you say to a mom or a single mom who's working 9 to 5, barely has enough money to pay for food during the week, but she's willing to take a risk or something? Would you recommend her to get into crypto?
Yeah, I mean, how much disposable income does she have?
Say $30 a week she can do into crypto. Is that just completely no go?
$30 a week?
Yeah, something.
Fuck, she needs to get a new job.
Yeah,
$30.
But she can't. Okay. None of this stuff.
I mean, and this is going to suck to say this, $30 a week, man. That's $120 a month. If we expect the bull run's going to last 1 more year, that's $1,000. But by the time we're really 6 months, 8 months from now, prices are going to be so fucking high where you're doing way less damage.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So you have $120 or $100 to invest every single month.
Yeah.
And you don't mind losing it. Would that be the case for her? She
just $30 to lose every month. Just to risk to maybe make more money so she can have a...
Yeah. A better future. I get it. Because even if you have $1,000, you can still turn that into 10, 20K.
Yeah, wow.
Which is great. And that'll change that mom's life. But
can you still have that 1,000 to change like during this time, like 2025 when the bull run's happening?
What's our goal? 10K?
Say like, yeah, from 1 to 10K during this time of the year.
You can bro, I mean, I did a 1 to 10K in literally 3 days.
Wow.
3 days.
So you think that's still possible throughout the whole 2025?
There's absolute possibilities that you can turn that Bobby did this 1K to 400K. But again, he had to go in the trenches. He had to research the project. He had to actually understand, okay, this is high risk, but he did enough research. And the question a lot of people have is they don't put the 10,000 hours in. So this mom, she's got kids. She's working super, super hard. Our boyfriend's giving her fucking headaches. Yeah. She just wants to fucking do nothing, right? Nothing wrong with the mom, right? Here's the thing with the mom. Is the mom willing to put Bobby's research into the coin? Exactly. Probably not. Is she going to dive in the trenches and find a Twitter page? Probably not. So that mum, she can get lucky, but the problem with this mum is she's not putting the 10,000 hours into the coin, right? So she would just choose something randomly with a dog or cat, could play off, but chances are you've got to put in the time, man. You've got to put in the time. So that mum, best steps for her, get more income. Hard to do, hard to ask for a raise. Can she sell stuff? Maybe. Yeah. Get those fucking handbags out the way. Get those fucking wine weekends with the girls out the way. Yeah. It sucks to say this. And then she needs to just put 100% of her research on the weekends after her 9 to 5 into find that coin, because she's not going to pull up to Coin Market Cap, pick coin 6,042, put $100 in that every single month, and then hope it's going to do well.
Right. So input equals output.
Input equals output all the time, man. Input equals output all the time. So you can definitely do the 1K to 10K.
Okay.
You can definitely do that.
What about 10K to 100K?
So coins I would buy for maybe 10K portfolio.
Yeah. Like what type of coins would you look into for like a 10K to like 100K?
Okay. So same mom. Let's just go same mom.
Yeah.
She's got 10K to invest. Much better. You know how much damage you can do with 10K?
Okay.
Because guess what? It's the same game, right? The 1K to 100K, right? The same result. The 1K to 100K is so hard.
Yeah.
Because she has to get 100x. She has to swap coins in between. She has to find the rugs, etc. But the 10K to 100K, I can give you many coins.
Yeah.
That can give you that 10x on it. I think.
Let's hear some, man. I think they want to hear.
Okay. Well, I would again still avoid Bitcoin, Ethereum, because they're not going to get, if your goals are just the 100K from 10, you're technically going to be very unlikely that you're going to push Bitcoin up to $1 million this bull run. That's what would have to happen. $1 million. Not going to happen. Sorry, guys. Ethereum would have to go to $40,000. Not going to happen, guys. Sorry.
No.
So then you might look at, hey, a lot of guys don't like Gala Games. Gala Games was a big one. They've got some lawsuits going on, but Gala Games right now, the market cap is, let me just tell you the market cap on Gala Games. So again, it's all about understanding the market cap, because the market cap means less money needs to come and, give a great return. So market cap of Gala Games is 2.2 billion, right? So 2 billion market cap. Can this go to 20 billion? Other coins have done it. There's many coins out there that are probably going to do it in the gaming niche. So that would maybe be a coin I would look at. Again, not sponsored by Gala Games. I have, for transparency, 1,078,000 Gala Games. I have about $61,000 in Gala Games, but I'm up $40,000. And I'll tell you something about Gala Games. It was hot in the last bull run. They got sued. Everybody sold out. That's fine. You find other positions. But guess what? I held the bag. I started to DCA and lower, and now I'm up $40,000. The main problem is you have to buy red and sell green. If you're buying Gala Games when it goes to 50 cents, 60 cents, I might never do that, but let's just say it does a 10x for now. You've already made the 100K when you should have been buying today. So you make money when it's fearful. Another one, H-bar. I'll talk about this all the time. I've got pretty much 1 million coins, just over 1 million coins, up about $250,000, $250,000 exactly. My average DCA on this is 6 cents. My first buy on this was like 20 cents, 14 cents. I bought like pre-bull run and I bought again. But what I did after that was I was like, okay, H-bar is a great project. I still believe in it. I'm going to start to go heavier. So when this thing dumped at like 3-4 cents, started to put a lot of my disposable income in H-bar. Now it's up 250 grand.
Yeah.
I had to hold this coin for 2-3 years of the coin being in red. That's tough for the mum to do, right?
Yeah.
Because what the mum will do and what the average person will do is as soon as they're in red, they'll sell it. They'll sell it. They only want to buy when it's hot.
Yeah.
They only want to buy when it's hot. So again, if I could give you a time machine and we could go, we didn't even meet in 2022, but let's say I could. And I was like, Nick, stick everything in. Okay, and if I could show you the outcome, you would do it, right?
Yeah.
But now it's the same thing. It's the same coins.
Yeah.
Nothing has changed, but just the prices, the higher market caps are more people in the game. So we're buying the same coins. You get in at the price you deserve.
Yeah.
I got in at the price I deserve at H-bar because I took initiative. I had a good income. I was like, okay, I'm going to take this bet. And that's $250,000 in profit. I probably will ride this up to 600-700K in profit. But again, you could buy H-bar today all the money he's already made. That's the main problem.
When you're speaking to someone like me who absolutely knows like nothing about these charts and stuff that you're looking on the screen, how do you find like coins? And I know you said like, Bobby, you research these and put in the hours of research. Like, how do you research these? How do you know which coin to research? Like, what about these things?
Okay, so kind of step one is what I would do is, again, you have your goals, the 10K to 100K. So you're looking for a 10X. Is that going to be achievable in Bitcoin, Ethereum? So you just completely get rid of those. So then what I'll do, what Bobby did was like, okay, and it sounds stupid, guys, but just play with me here. Wheel of Tits. Let's just go on this one. Again, do not fucking buy this, guys. Bobby's already up so much. It's too late for this one. But you'll take this knowledge that I'll kind of give you to find the next Wheel of Tits, right? So what he did was he sat down and he was like, okay, what's memeable right now? So dog coins are going crazy. Cat coins are going crazy. I can give you 1 million of these coins that are super high market cap. And whether you like to believe it or not, we're guys.
Yeah, I mean,
we love tits.
I mean,
you love tits? Are you gay? Okay, so you love tits.
Okay.
So there's never been a coin out there, as stupid as this sounds, to go under this category of we love tits. Probably going to be another coin very soon. We should maybe make it called we love ass. It's probably going to give you the same returns, right?
Yeah.
So these meme coins, they're stupid. Like, why is Dogecoin 68 billion market cap? It was the first Dogecoin and everybody loves dogs. There's no value in these coins bar the community. So the Wheel of Tips community, he researched that. He found it a super low market cap. And he was like, okay, I'll put $1,000 in this. Fine. And again, this is a big bet. It could have not played out. But what he was looking for was a memeable thing of people saying that guys in cryptocurrency, we love tits. It makes sense. And then what he did to take this even further is he found out the BitBoy, I don't know if you know BitBoy, is one of the biggest crypto influencers out there. They were sponsoring some fight. And he got word on the street, kind of inside information, not because he went and asked the team. He did research on Reddit, found the Twitter post, etc. when they were super small. And they sponsored a fight, right? So what he said was, I'm going to front run this. There's going to be a fight coming soon. They're paying for market and it was already confirmed. So imagine this Wheel of Tits was in front of thousands, tens of thousands of eyeballs. But he got in before that. And then everybody else started to buy Wheel of Tits.
Yeah.
So he front run these people by putting a little bit of research. Number one, it was memeable. Number two, everybody loves tits if you're a guy, unless you're not gay. The point is, he took that initial initiative and then he went a little bit further, just like the mama should have been doing. Yeah. Wheel of Tits is going to be marketing on this Twitter page. It's going to be marketing on this fight night. All these new eyeballs. All cryptocurrency is marketing on these shit coins. The whole reason Dogecoin did super well was because Elon Musk started to buy it, etc. So that's what he did. He found out that it was going to be sponsored on this crypto fight night, and he front run those people. And guess what? He's 200, 300, 400K in profit at the time of recording. That's what he did.
So it's about like hype almost, and like something
all
that
meme coins
people,
are hype. All meme coins are hype. And if you don't like that game, don't play the meme coins. But if you're trying to do a serious damage and you have low income, you have to find that.
And where do you find like the community at? Like Twitter, Reddit?
Yeah. So back in the days, these coin won't really have that. But from the initiative, he just found it on, I don't want to go into too much detail here, but Dex Screener, Dex Tools is like an app you can use. And he's seen it was trending. Again, to just give you transparency, I'll give you the facts here. Market cap right now is 166 million. It's a lot of money. Holders, there's 18,000 holders now of Wheel of Tits. The volume is 3 million. So if you can look at those three numbers and say, okay, well, 18,000 people, it's a lot of people. He bought this when it was probably sub 500. I bought the other coin, the coin I was telling you about the other day that's given me the 13x so far. It had 500 people. And now I'm looking at it right now, it's got 22,000 holders. So I got in before this and all these other guys started to slowly buy it, but I'm here. Do you know what I mean? So I front run these people. So you can look at Reddit, you can look at Twitter, you can look at all these other things, but it's just understanding. It's almost like the meme coins is understanding Jeffries. Yeah. Jeffries like dogs. Jeffries like cats, but probably a lot of Jeffries like tits. And that's the dumbest way how he turned that trade into almost $500,000. And he's going for $1 million. So that's what I would say on that, man.
So about like market cap and stuff, what would you say like the lowest market cap is that you would like be the lowest that you would invest in?
Yeah, it's a difficult question, man. How much risk you want to take. So Bobby, sub 1 million, me with this other coin, I think it was 500K market cap. And $500,000 sounds like a lot of fucking money, right? But it's not, man. If you look at cryptocurrency today, Bitcoin is over $1 trillion in market. Do you know how much $1 trillion is, Nick?
No, I can't.
$1 trillion, right?
Even.
It's almost 2 trillion.
Jeez.
Ethereum is 479 billion. So you just have to ask yourself, what do you think this peak of market cap is going to be? So if we think the current market cap right now of all the coins in existence is 3.6 trillion, right? Of all the coins, all put together. If we think, this is just guessing here, guesstimating. If we think the total market cap by 2025 is going to be $5 to $8 trillion, it might be higher. It might be lower, but I think we skiffed the 5. I mean, we're way past halfway. And then you have to look and go, okay, each at that $5 to $8 trillion, where do we come in and buy one coin, right? So again, if Bitcoin's $2 trillion right now, you're not going to buy it at $1,000. So again, for me, depends on the risk. We bought most of our coins on these super speculative plays, 500K to 1 million. But again, all it takes is one guy, the owner, to say, fuck this shit, I'm out, and he sells it and he can crash the chart. Nobody can crash Bitcoin's chart. Nobody can crash Ethereum's chart. But again, is there gains on Bitcoin and Ethereum for the small 9-to-5er? No. So again, you have to understand, if you touch these coins like We Live Tits, like the 2 other coins I'll probably talk about in future videos, I don't want to bring them up right now because I'm still in the game. I touched these coins once I already built up my full portfolios, and then I touched the 500K market cap, then I touched the 1 million market cap. And now I'm getting handsomely paid for it. But again, if these coins went south, I can handle the drop of losing 1K, losing 2K. Can the mum? Can the dad? He can't. He can't. So again, it's such a difficult question because everybody wants to find the next 100x coin. And you just have to put in the research. You just have to understand that this risk/reward is a game. But again, no risk, no rari.
Are a lot of these meme coins, like, they're not long-term plays, right? You're kind of just getting in and getting out, right?
Yeah. So Bobby's whole goal with this We Love Tits, I think it was such a high goal. I would have took out, he's at 400K at the peak. It's dipped down to like 200K, which is like, can you stomach a 200K weekend loss? Well, he can. But for me, I always have a goal in terms of how much I want out. So for Bobby's trade, I would have put in 1K. I would have exited at 50K. Call me a fucking pansy hand Jeffrey, but I'm like 1K to 50K in like a couple of days. I still understand the money, right? I still understand I'm not, just because I've done super well in this bull run in my business, I understand what 50,000, I'm not like, that's a lot of money, man. And I would have maybe rolled it over to buy some Bitcoin, some Solana, and then I would have rid that up and maybe turned that into 200K and I'll be out. So for me, I always have a goal. So the one coin that I'm going at is like 13K right now. My goal is like 20 to 25K. So I'm looking for a 25x in this super small market cap. But yeah, always have a goal when you buy anything, how much you want. Even if you buy Bitcoin today and you're saying, okay, well, fuck Jake, I want to just make decent money in Bitcoin. Okay, well, if you put in $10,000 in Bitcoin and you should have a goal, okay, maybe you want $20,000 out. That would be a nice goal. So I always have a goal where I want to get out at. Because if you don't, you know what happens if you don't? You'd be like me in 2021 that had no goal and just rid it all the way back down. So the scars and lessons I have of losing everything in the last bull run has gave me like the mental fucking discipline to say, okay, well, money is real. I don't want to go through the pain of holding for 4 years, even though I'll be fine. But I do not want to lose $1 million, $2 million, $3 million just because I want a little bit more juice.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, that's what I would say, man. Have a goal for each coin you buy and actually click the sell button. Everybody can click the buy button, but it's very hard to click the sell button because guess what? We're all guys here, some women out there. We want more. We always want more. So that's what I would say. Have a goal.
Jake, I do have one more question.
Go on.
What is your thoughts on the Hawk Tua coin?
How'd you know about that?
Hawk Tua is like the biggest fucking lame meme out there.
You know, she was in Nashville. Remember, did you see her?
Yeah, we saw her at Nashville. You're literally sitting right next to her at that event.
Number one, she's not as tall as she thinks. She's Av. She's mid too. She's sub. Sorry. And we were talking about this in the private group last Friday, and there was a lot of speculative. Some people were saying, you probably heard that she rugged, like Coffee Village. She rugged.
She was getting cooked for it.
She's getting cooked. And it's a shame, man. It's a shame. I don't think, like, she's definitely like the thing on the string, right? She was definitely not pulling the string. She's just like a little puppet that used her name. That's one of the things, man. Once you get fucking famous, like a lot of these influencers and the guys behind the scene, they'll use these influencers, completely tarnish her name just to make themselves rich. And I don't think she rugged the coin.
No,
I don't think she made a bunch of money for sure, but she definitely just didn't rug her coin. I think I rugged in like a day or something.
Yeah,
it was crazy.
I remember seeing the comments on the post. It's like, would you have bought this coin, Jake?
It was already too late by the time I heard about it. But again, that would be something you can look at. So I hate to say it, man. A lot of people did actually make money.
So people made money with that coin.
Of course, bro. They seen the pumps.
So they bought it at like the bottom, and then they sold at the top, and then it's just like how like how often do you have to like look at that chart?
Well,
I
don't know how long that one lasted. That one
like
lasted,
a day, I think.
That one probably lasted a day.
Yeah.
So you need to be in and out. But again, the problem with that is most of the guys behind the scenes, the owners, etc., they made the money.
Yeah.
A lot of retailers would have just got in, they would have checked the next day and it was too late.
Yeah.
Maybe some retail would have been like maybe Bobby or one of these experienced traders that are actively watching this shit because they know the game, and they would have maybe got, I don't know how far it went up, but they would have got out. But most of these people, they bought and said, okay, we'll check it tomorrow. Tomorrow comes, it's a zero.
Yeah.
So
is this like a different game than what you play? This is like trading, right? This is like short-term trading, like trying to get in at the lowest and high, like, you know what I mean?
yeah, it's definitely not it's sort of trading,
Sort of, right?
But everything is a trade, right?
Yeah, right.
Even my H-bar trade, it's a trade. It's
But
a
like,
longer term trade.
You don't sit at your computer all day looking at the charts like, hey, I need to get in here and then get out here.
Nah.
Is that like what people with lower portfolios do at first?
They have to. But for me, my whole goal was like have a good income, maybe work a good 9 to 5, etc., and use cryptocurrency as a vehicle to get rich.
Yeah.
Okay. So I set it and forget about it. Now again, in 2025, I'm going to be looking at this portfolio a lot more because I'm going to need to start taking profits. But I started to rebuy again at 2022, and I would never check. I was like, okay, I'm here for the next cycle, which is 3 years away from pretty much 2022. All I would do every single week, every single month when I had money come in, would I buy and forget about it? Yes, I would check. I would try and, I'm checking it a lot more now because it's bull run territory, but you have to be okay with just closing the laptop, closing the phone, because if you don't, you need to go outside and touch the grass, right? A lot of these people nowadays are checking the portfolios, good or bad, and they're just glued here. For me, it's cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency's always been a vehicle to use, almost like stocks and real estate, but gives us more returns. I chose cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency is not to control me. I'm to control it by putting money in and exiting it and just milking it what it's worth. The hot tour thing, that's more of a trade. You have to keep an eye on that. Yeah, okay. The coin I've got and the coin Bobby's got, the Wheel of Tits, he'll check that a lot more. But even still, it's a longer trade than one day. When I buy a coin, it's not to sell tomorrow. Yeah. Okay, I'm still in these coins for at least maybe 14 to 1 month, super short ones. But the longer term stuff, the Bitcoin, the H-bar, the Ethereum, been in these for 2+ years, bro.
So guys, Jake is about to get me into some crypto here very soon. Next couple months, he's gonna be putting me into these plays.
Bro, I literally told you to buy Brett at 500 million market cap.
He did.
It's 2 billion right now, so it's not crazy. Still holding it.
See, I actually trust Jake with all of his crypto. This guy, he knows it all. But at the moment, at the time when he was telling me about these things, the problem with me is that like what Jake says all the time, it's an income problem. You got to bring your income up at first and then start investing. For me at the time, like, yeah, it makes sense to put in here, but like when you don't even have that money in general and when you're still trying to build up your work and your business, it just wasn't a smart move for me. Because like I needed that $1,000. Like I couldn't just put it in here and just let it sit, you know?
And that's the problem, right?
That's the problem.
You need the $1,000 to live. You travel a lot. You've got to pay bills. If you've got car bills, if you've got rent to pay, don't buy cryptocurrency.
Exactly.
You have an income problem or you have an expense problem, right? So either need to sell some shit, use that to get in the game, or stop going out the weekends. Yeah. Stop fucking taking the wife on shitty holidays. She doesn't even want to go on holidays. Stop buying the handbags. You've got an income problem or you've got an expense problem. Either fix one, ideally fix both, but you need to fix the income or you need to lower your expenses or you can't even get in the game because if you need $1,000 like he did back at Brett at 500 million or whatever other coins we were mentioning, it doesn't fucking matter because he needed to sell that anyways. He can't play the longer term game because he needs the money. So you have to get income up, you have to cut expenses, and then you can play. Easier said than done, but that is the game. I'm not playing cryptocurrency for a month, for 2 months. I'm playing cryptocurrency as a vehicle to exponentiate my income on the side to sell for this bull run, and then I'll come back in 2026, 2027, and hopefully do this all again.
Exactly. I would say I'm going to take this 2025, learn more about crypto through Jake, double my income, and then get in the game and look for the next bull run.
You'll
with
never
Jake.
do it, bro. You're too much of a pissy.
Nah. We're going to do it. Mark my words. 4 years later.
Bro, you're a pissy, bro. You'll still be making the same income. Nothing will change.
All right. Yeah, this guy's just fucking around. Thank you, Jake. Appreciate you for having me.
Steaks?
Let's go get some steaks, man.
Goodbye. Good luck. Don't take this video to heart. If you have low income, you can still change your life in 1 year, but just you gotta get in the game now because if you don't get in now, should have gotten 22, should have gotten 23. You don't want to be the guy banned in 2025 when it's far, far too late. Peace. Take care.
Thank you, guys.